My name is Tito Wilson, and I'm the owner of Wilson's Image Barbers and Stylists. We're located at the corner of Broadway and Penn in North Minneapolis. I've been a barber for, 21 years now. It's really an unexplainable bond that customers have with their barbers. I've gotten like lifelong friends from just coming in, visiting me, getting a haircut. They like my service. We talk, we laugh or whatever, and it becomes a bond.
It goes back to history. Barbers have always been trusted messengers in the African American community. They're just almost like ministers, as you come into the barbershop and you kind of reveal a whole bunch of stuff that you don't reveal elsewhere. You probably would tell a barber more stuff than you would tell a doctor because you have that kind of relationship.
The Clippers and Curls project, the overarching view is that we're going to try to reduce hypertension within our community. This particular project is really designed to get into the barbershops who are trusted messengers to talk with their clients who are generally African American men and women, and to give them information that will hopefully begin to decrease the morbidity rate in terms of our community.
I think it's really innovative for health professionals to want to use barbershops and beauty salons to be able to get people to, understand their health. The reason why it's such an easy decision for me to have the machine in the shop for a few different reasons. A lot of times people have issues for whatever reason with going to doctors or whatever. So a lot of times they may not get their blood pressure readings as frequently as needed. Having it here in the shop, I can easily convince a person, hey, while you're waiting to get your hair cut, or if it's a lady getting her hair styled, hey, why don't you go over and get a blood pressure reading.
Part of the reason why we train the barbers is so that they have some knowledge of stroke, heart attack, things like that, how it's related to the blood pressure. And then we go through a training explaining pretty much what high blood pressure is, what it can do, why it's important to check your blood pressure.
We're not doctors, but we learn how to direct people, once they get that reading, what to do about it.
We were at a barbershop in South Minneapolis called Fades of Gray. And we had a young man come in and get his blood pressure checked, and it was really ridiculous numbers, like 200 and something over $130 or something to that effect. We immediately had him go to the hospital, and he came back and thanked us for the services that we had provided him, because he was headed down a dead-end street pretty much if he hadn't got that in check.
I think what makes Clippers and Curls successful really is the fact that we brought our partners to the table and we asked them what was important for them, what was their bottom line. We asked them what would be a win-win for them. And what we found out was that we all had the same kind of goals, which was to make our community healthier. Is not only do we have stories, but we also have statistics, we have demographics, we collect information. We can do it by working together, and that's really what we're trying to show and prove every day, that we can actually make a difference.